we'll have a look for what we have discussed previously. So you can see this slide, right? So previously we have discussed about the Linux commands. So why Linux and what is Linux? Okay. So these things we have discussed. Okay. Okay. So today we'll discuss about the Gvim, how to use Gvim and what are the most used commands that we use regularly for Gvim. Yeah. Okay. So I want you members to discuss about what you know about Gvim. So what things you know about Gvim? What is Gvim? Why it has been used in uh, as a text editor in every company? So, so can you uh, say what you know in Gvim? So what are the basics? How why it is used? No one. Mm. Sai Prakash Prashant. Mm. Shimmy Sirisha Tintu. You say what you know, so that I can explain from where I should begin. I will be understanding.
So GVM is like a text editor, like
Exactly.
Notepad plus,
Text editor.
like Notepad plus plus.
Yes, like Notepad
Like,
plus plus. But
the,
then why it is mostly used?
like Notepad plus plus, we do not have a such a we do not have like a most commands. Like we have this lot of commands in Node GVM. Like it makes us editing and searching for keywords and going to large lines like that. It makes easier to code.
So we have a command mode and the typing mode. Both modes are there. So
Yeah.
command modes will help mostly in most of the searching, sorting, easy editing things. Okay, when at first it will be difficult to learn, but it will same as Linux. Okay, when you got used to it, your hands will follow the commands which you are regularly using for GVM. Okay, so let's start with how to use the GVM in our Windows first. Okay, so first I'll share my screen. Mhm. Okay, so I think the screen is visible. My screen is visible. So first, what is your approach of using GVM? So we'll search GVM normally. So GVM, how to download and install, I think you know. Yeah, in Windows. Yes.
Yes, sir.
So whenever we open Gvim, it looks something like this. Is it the same with you?
Yes, sir.
So something like this you will get. Okay. So what? Okay. So now I'll open some code. So what are the disadvantages that we have when we install it by default? Okay. I'll open some UVM source libraries. Suppose if I open this file by Gvim, okay, what is happening by default? So what are the disadvantages in this? What not happening according to us? Syntax highlight is not there, right? First, syntax is not highlighted. Yes, I expect you to respond. Then I can forward.
ఇంక నాకు సంబంధించిన
Okay. So here I'm not able to see the syntax properly. Yes. So this is actually .sv file. So I can't differentiate between the include and the path that is mentioned here. Okay. And I can't differentiate the commented line and also uncommented lines because everything is in black. And another thing is I don't have a line number to specify more to a exact line number. Yes. So how can I get them? And another thing is whenever I open some file, it is opening in a smaller window. I need to enter into full screen mode to view all the contents within the full screen. Okay, one disadvantage is I'm not able to see it in the full screen mode when I open it by default. Another thing is I am not able to differentiate between comments. That means syntax is not enabled. And another thing is line numbers are not there. First thing, whenever you see some code, when you open some Gvim in OS, the same thing by default, it comes with no settings. You need to apply some settings. What are those settings? Okay, first I need to apply the line number. How can I apply?
Column SCNU. Column SCNU.
So
Go
I
to
have,
escape.
yes. So I need to enter into there are two modes. I'll say it. I'm in command mode. So command mode means I need to press escape first. Escape later colon. Okay, colon means in the command I want to write something. Okay, what is the command that I want to write? It's SCNU to set number, right? I'll enter. Okay, now I have received some line numbers. Now I want to enable syntax for SystemVerilog. How can I do that? Because I need to differentiate between a comment and a actual code here. Yes. So what is the command to set that syntax? Any idea? So I'll have a syntax on. It is the command to set the syntax. Okay. Okay. Now I got line number. I got the syntax. Okay. Now I can differentiate between some comment and some actual code with the keywords. What are the virtual is keyword, function is keyword. See, there is difference between keywords and identifiers. Yes. So as UVM is component, so Gvim doesn't know that UVM component is a keyword in UVM. Okay, so that's why it is not highlighted. I know. Now I want to increase the text. What can I do? Okay, one way is edit. You can set the font here. So select the font. So my preferred font is Consolas mostly. Okay, Consolas. Regular, I'll go with 14. Okay. So I increase the text. Okay. Now I am able to see some readable code here. Yes. Okay. So again, I'll close this window and again I will open this file. So what happened now? So again, I need to type those things again and again, right? So syntax on that line number and increase the font. So instead of doing that repeatedly, what everyone will follow, and uh, I have discovered this. So instead of setting this every time, okay. So I want to go into home folder in Linux. What is the way to go? I wanted to enter into home folder of a Linux. So what is the command? So that is cd column. Okay, hyphen. Okay, that is the command to enter into home folder, right? Okay. So in Windows also we have something like in the home folder. So VSP. So VSP is nothing but vertical split. So when you get to use to it, so you'll understand much clearly. Okay. So VSP. So if I use hyphen, so that means it is home, right? Home. In that home, I have one file called as vimrc. So vimrc is nothing but Vim's root configuration. Okay. So in Vim's root configuration, we need to set this whatever the requirements that I am entering repeatedly. I need to set this at once and save it, so that whenever I open any file, by default the file will be opened with such settings. Okay. So what I'll do, so I opened vimrc. Okay. Okay. So what are the settings that I am using, that are these things, nothing but. Okay. So one is syntax enable, syntax on, set line number. So set GUI font, some font with some font size and some type of font. So when you hit backspace, what should happen? Indentation should happen, end of line start. So tab page, when you open in tab, so how many tabs it can open maximum? So by default, it is set to 10. So if you want to open 20 files at once, you can't open in the tab. So you might have encountered this issue. So highlight search. When you are using searching, you need to highlight. So I'm confident enough that I don't require some backup and swap files. So whenever you open some Vim file, suppose I have opened this in document. So there is some extra file. So this is of type swap. Okay, I don't want this swap files also. Okay, I am setting ruler. So ruler means you will see what is the line position and column, row position and column position. So again, I am using some command for Windows that will enter into a full screen mode. Okay, these are all the commands I require it by default. So I am copying this and closing. So I'll paste it. Okay, I'll paste it, and to write into Vim, what is a command? I want to write some content into that file. So what is the command? W, right? So writing. So I have written this file, and I need to source this file to see the changes. Okay. So after instant sourcing, what happened? So I am able to see highlighted text, highlighted keywords. Okay. And line number. So line number is missing, but here in the VSP it is showing. So what I'll do, I'll close this window. So how can I close this window? By using quit Q. Okay. I want to close this window also. Okay, quit. So what I'll do, I'll go into some file and I'll open it. So by default, this file is opening in full screen and it is highlighting all the syntaxes. Along with that, I have my line numbers. Okay. So this is how we configure the Vim. Okay, by using RC configuration, we are setting up things which we required at every opening of file. Suppose I open some other file. Okay, so it will open. Okay. So we'll go into some details. So what are the modes that we have? So what are the commonly used Linux commands that are there? ls for list, cd for change directory, pwd present working directory, rm remove, make directory, move, copy, grep, find. These are the mostly used Linux commands in any workplace. Okay. So Gvim. So Gvim is nothing but graphical Vim. Okay. So graphical Vim. If you want to explore some other things, like what are the keyword, not keywords, what are the shortcuts that are used for a specific operation? So you can go into this website and access it. Okay. So what is the purpose of Gvim mostly? So we don't use mouse or trackpad. Okay. You should not use mouse and trackpad. When you get used to Gvim, you'll be not using mouse and trackpad much also. Okay. What we do is we use only keyboard keys to navigate and edit files. So everything is done by using keyboard keys only for navigation and also editing. Okay. So a lot of keyboard shortcuts which will make editing text easier. So instead of using Notepad, why Gvim is used? Because so these shortcuts will make that editing the text easier and much faster. Because when you get used to it, so you will analyze that, okay, this is much faster than whatever the previous editor that I have used. Okay, so works in two modes. Okay, one is command mode and one is insert mode. So first we need to know what is command mode, what is insert mode. So I opened a file, can be SV, SVH or anything. Okay, I opened a file. So you see this blank cursor, right? So blank cursor. So this blank cursor is nothing but your command mode. Okay, command mode or view mode also we can call it. Okay, so it doesn't allow any typing. So we can enter commands. That means shortcuts whichever we know. We'll see what are the shortcuts that are available. Okay, insert mode. Okay, so I am in viewing or command mode. So that means if I type also, it will not take the changes. Okay. Okay. So I am in escape mode. That means I can't do any changes. Now I need to enter into insert mode. Okay. I want to edit some text here. So some text is there. So at last I want to add some extra text. How can I do that? Anyone? So I am in command mode. I want to move into insert mode. I,
sir.
insert.
I.
So insert. Okay. I means insert. Insert before. Actually, I means insert before that word. Okay. So I want to add some content here. So this is a comment I want to add. So this is a comment I want to add. So if you see here, it is showing some plus symbol. Okay. So that is nothing but this file is unsaved. Okay. I want to save this file. I want to save this file. To save file, I want one command. That means I need to go into command mode now. Okay, I'm in inserting mode. Whatever I type, it will be taking the input. I need to go into what command mode now. How can I do that?
Escape.
Escape. Okay, now I am in command mode. To enter some command, I need to give colon. Colon means shift semicolon. Okay, this thing. So whatever this thing you are seeing here, this should come. So I want to write this file. What is the command to write?
W.
W. Okay. So W is to write the file. Okay. So, okay. So that means it will return some text that is written okay. Okay. So I want to again go into insert mode. So again, I'll press I. Okay. So clear how to move into insert mode and the command mode. To enter a command, escape colon. Okay, to enter a command. So when you are in escape mode, few commands will work. So that differs from one command to another command. So we'll see it. Okay. So changing between the mode. So if you want a command mode, use escape and then use colon. You will enter into command mode. Suppose you don't want to be in command mode. What you can do? You can escape and capital small a or capital I. Capital I has a different approach. So we'll discuss that too. Okay. So clear up to here. So how to change between command mode and insert mode. Okay. We'll see some commands. Okay, so in command mode, we have different options. Small a, small I, capital I, small o, capital O, CW. Okay, change word. So that is different. Okay, so we are familiar with the capital small I. Okay, if I press small I, what is happening? What you can see here. So I will place the escape mode in capital P. Okay, so I will press I. What is happening? Where the cursor is moving? I means here before the cursor point. Okay. So wherever I am in escape mode, whenever I press I, I'll move a little backward in the cursor. Okay. Suppose I want to move a bit forward. Okay. I'll press append. A means append. A means it will move at the right hand side. Okay. If I press I, it will move to the left of the word. If I press A, it will move right of the word. Got it? So append and insert, both are there. There is also capital A and capital I. Okay, so that means I should use shift I. Okay, if I use shift I, what happens? I'll try to insert from the beginning of line. Okay, beginning of the line. If I use capital A, escape and shift A. So I'll try start inserting from the end of the line. Got it? And there is capital O and small o. Suppose if I am at here. If I use small o, so it will try to insert the text below that line. Okay. Suppose I am here. I want to insert some lines on top of this line. So what I'll do, I'll use capital O. So it will create a blank space and it will try to append a character before above this line. Okay, that is small o. Suppose I want to change a word directly from this mode. Okay, so suppose if this transaction is there, so I'll place the cursor here and I'll use command CW in here. Okay, CW. So that will delete this word and I can insert some other words here. Okay, got it. So not only insert, we have many other things. So these are the few things that we have normally use. Clear? So this is in when we are in what mode?
Command mode.
When we are in command mode, trying to enter into typing mode. So that means insert mode. Okay, then only this things will work. Got it? Okay. So next is we want to delete a line. Suppose I am here. So this is some lines. I want to delete this particular line. Okay, what I'll do, I am currently in insert mode. Okay, so use escape. Using escape, what it is, so you can see the blinking screen. So when you are in escape mode, it is a black box. Okay, blinking as a black box. When you are in insert mode, it is a small small cursor that is blinking. Okay, got it. So I am currently in insert mode. You can see here also that is showing insert. Okay, if it shows insert, then I am in insert mode. when I am using escape, I am moving into command mode. Okay. So by using command mode, we have few not few, there are n number of shortcuts in Vim that makes the Vim still a usable editor for any Linux machine. So Vim is a lightweight editor, so which corresponds with 40 to 50 MB of space, and it uses less resource in the system hardware. So that is why it is preferred. So why not VS Code and why not Notepad? Because they use much hardware performance into them to make it work. But Vim is a lightweight editor, that is why it is preferred. Okay. I want to delete this line. So what command I will use? So it is dd. Okay. So dd means I'll delete a line. Okay. So if I prefer a dd, so dd. Okay. From here, I want to delete up to 39. So at once, I want to delete 10 lines of data. Okay. So what can I do is, whatever the commands that you see here, you can add a number before them. Okay. If I use dd, before that I use 10, means 10 lines it will delete at once. So here I am starting from 29. I want to delete up to 39. So what I can do, I know number of lines is 10. So I'll use 10 dd. Okay. 10 lines got deleted. I think you can't see the whatever the text I am typing, but you remember how it is happening. Okay. So I want to undo this, undo whatever the thing I am doing. So what I can do, I'll use a undo option. So U means undo. U means when I press once U, it will undo one change. Again, I'll press one, it will do another previous change. Okay, undo, undo, undo. Okay, so here you can find a button also for GUI. So this is undo, this is redo. Okay, you can either use these buttons or keyboard shortcuts you can use. So I want to redo. So redo, what is the command to redo? Control R. So I forgot, I mistakenly undone it. I want to redo it. So Control R. Okay. So I want to undo U. Okay. I want to do, I want to delete this everything 74 to 87. So what is the command that I should use? Then how many lines are there? 74 to 87. 84, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 lines are there. So 13 lines I want to delete at once. So what I will do? 1, 3. I think actually some other. Okay. I'll again use. So 1, 3 dt. Okay, it's not 1, 3. I want to do undo. So 1, 4 dt. Okay, 14 lines I have deleted at once by using this shortcut. Suppose I want to delete this 74 line also. Only single line I want to delete. So simple dd I can press. Okay. So redo, Control R. Okay, undo the change, whatever I have done. Undo. So Control R, I want to redo one change. This is common. Clear? So undo. Suppose you want to do 5 undos at once. Okay, by press. So this will do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 5 times. You want to press this button. So instead of pressing that 5 times, what you can do? So you can use 5U. Okay, it is stating that already at oldest change. What I will do? I'll write one comment. 1 escape YYP. I will paste this. Okay, I have pasted. So how many times I have pasted? I want to go 5 times back. Okay, 2 times or 3 times. Maybe 3 times this command has been executed. So I want to go 3 times back. What command I can do? So 3U. Okay, 3 changes back it will go. Control R, redo I'll do. And so what I'll do? 10U I'll do. It will go to all the 7 changes that I have done before. Okay, it will capture everything as per time. The same how Verilog used to execute, right? So the same way, this will also capture every change as per the time slot. Okay, so delete n lines. Okay, suppose I want to delete 1 to 21. So I'll place the cursor, blinking cursor here. I want to delete 21 lines. So what I'll do, 22 DD. Okay, so that lines got deleted. I want to do undo. Okay, I want to do one single undo because I have used only single command U. Okay, these are the basic commands. So suppose I want to copy this uh, 21 lines. So to copy one line, so you have a command called as YY, and to paste you have P. Okay, YY P will copy and paste one line. Okay, so suppose I want to copy 21 lines and paste it. Okay, what I'll do, 22 lines, right? 21. Okay, 21 YY I'll use. So that means 21 lines are anchored. Anchored means copied. So I'll paste here. So P. Simply, I copied 21 lines at once and pasted it by using 2 commands only. Suppose if I use GUI, what I need to do, I need to select all these lines, use the copy, and again use the paste. I use the again insert and move to corresponding lines, and I need to paste. Okay, to avoid all these things, so Gvim has these shortcuts. Okay, so we'll move to without using cursor. So that means you want to move cursor without using any moves. Okay, so we have words. Okay, suppose I am at UVM sequence item. So I am at class. So by not using mouse, what I can do, I can use arrow to move right side, and arrow to move left side, and arrow to move up, and arrow to move down. Okay, so these are the basic arrows that will move the one word to another, not one character to another character. C to L, I'll move. L to A, I'll move. A to S, I'll move. Suppose I want to move from class word to UVM sequence item. What I can do, I can use W. Okay, W. So it will move word by word. Okay, whatever the cursor that is there, it will move word by word. Okay, suppose you want to go back, cap small b, back. Okay, I'll move word by word now. Okay, so you don't use any cursor here. Okay, what you do, you are in command mode to move from one word to another word. Suppose I am at type def. So type def might be everyone knowing. I want to move to word class W. I want to move to class UVM sequence item W. Okay, so I want to move further by using words. Okay, you press and keep hold the W. So it will move the, or else you want to move line by line, use the down arrow. So instead of using down arrow, up arrow, left arrow, right arrow, you can use H, L, K, J. Okay, H means left, L means right, K means top, J means down. So they will only move with one character. Okay, you are in middle of lines. Suppose you have some big line of code. In single line, there are n number of characters. So consider 1,000 characters are there in one line. You want to move to start of the line. Okay, you want to move to beginning of the line. What you will do? You press 0. Okay, you will press 0. You will move to start of the line, and you want to move to end of the line. Use end. Okay, got it. Okay, so you use a number 0 to move to start of the line. The key end will move to end of the line. Okay. Okay. Suppose you have a big file. So this is 100 lines of code. I can't use cursor again and again to move up and down again. Okay. Repeatedly, I can't do this. So what I'll do, I'll make it 1,000 lines. Okay. As 21 by y. So paste. Okay. 21 by y. paste. Here 25 by paste. It got copied. So how many lines of codes, total number of lines are there in this code? 587. Okay. I want to move to beginning of the code. So that means I want to move to start of the code. So what is the command there? GG. So GG if I use, I'll move to first line. Okay. Suppose I want to move to last line in the code. What I'll use? Capital G. That means shift plus G. So it will move to end of the line. Okay. Suppose I want to move to 5. So I got an error at 420th line. I got the error. Okay. I want to move there. How? Specify that line number. Okay, we'll go to that specific line number. Suppose I got error at 391 line. So 391. Okay, so this is how you can move. Suppose you want to, another way is escape command. So dollar means end of the line. Okay, you will move to end of the file. Okay, I want to delete word. So to delete a line, so we have discussed DD. So it will delete a line, undo. Okay, I want to delete only function. So function word I want to delete. So DW. Okay. No, I have only made a mistake of typing H here. Okay, H. So I can use backspace, but instead of using backspace, I only found by viewing. So what I can use? X. X means delete one character. Okay, delete one character. Suppose I want to delete line. So DD. Okay, that is the command. Okay, move to specific line. Use the colon, and colon means you are in command mode. So use the specific line number. So I want to move to 20 line. Okay, 20. Okay, I have moved to 20 line. Okay, deleting. So deleting we have seen, pasting, copying. Suppose I want to copy. I'll open another file. No, we want to write any changes. Okay, so I'll go into this file. So I want to directly go into last line. What is the thing? Shift G. Okay, how many lines are there? 131 lines. Okay. What is the command that we are going to follow? Pasting. Okay. I want to write some comment. I'll simply show. So comment. Right. So this is comment I have written. I want this comment to be copied into up to 150 lines. Okay, I want to copy this comment line, whatever the thing that is there in 133 line, I want to copy. So how I'll copy? YY. 1 YY is the copying comment 1, comment 2 I'll write. Okay, I want this structure to be followed at the every coming up line. Okay, so I need to copy this 133 and 134 line. So what I'll do? 2 lines I want to copy. 2 YY. Okay, it has copied 2 lines now. So I want to paste that. Okay, I want to paste it 20 times. What I'll do? I'll go into this. Okay, so here only I'll use 20p. Okay, can you see what happened? So it has automatically copied these 2 lines and pasted it 20 times. You can see 1 time, 2, 3. So 134 is the start, right? What is the end? 174. Okay, it is 20 times, right? So 134, 150, 144, 154, 164, 174. It has copied 20 times. So that is a proof, right? Okay, understood how to copy multiple lines. Okay, so line is a YY. Okay, I want to copy only one word. I want to copy this comment 2. Okay, one word. So that is YZ. IW. So I copied it. I need to paste it below. Okay, how? Using P. Okay, I only copied what? Comment 2. I have not copied this slash slash. So that is YIW. So you may think that YW will also work. So it will not copy the whole word. So if I use a cursor here and I use YW. Okay, so I want to insert in the coming line. Okay, so it has taken it now. So actually what happens is most of the time it will omit the C, the first character which is trailing here. So it will remove that. Okay, so that is copying and searching. Because searching is important, right? So in UVM, searching plays a major role. Okay, so UVM test will take smaller code. Okay, this is somewhat bigger. Okay, how can I go to last line? Capital G. Okay. So capital G in which mode? Rajesh. Amran Rashid. Can you talk? Okay. So I have moved to last line. I want to move to first line. I want to move to first line in this piece of code. Now I am at last line. I want to move to first line in this.
Small gg.
Small g. Okay. Capital G will take you at the end of the line. Okay. So searching is important, right? Suppose you want to search what I want to know wherever UVM object is present. So what is a way of searching that you know normally? Normally is slash. Okay. So another way also I will tell. Normally is slash UVM underscore object. Okay, enter. So you'll see this yellow color only when only when you have set this thing like this set HL search. When you set this thing only, then you can see this yellow color, or else it will not highlight in yellow. Okay, in many colors it will highlight. Primary color is set to L. Okay, I have selected UVM object. I have highlighted. Now I need to know wherever it is. Okay, I can visually see that it is in line number 115 and 119. Okay, I want to check it in next things. So I'll simply press N. N is nothing but next. So N. In 152 line, 161, N. 37, 41, 89, 98. So at these places, UVM object is present. So I can go it fastly also. Okay. So I have searched some text. I want to check whether where is cached. Okay. So I need to use slash cached. Okay. And I want to check wherever it is present. I want to move in the code. Next, N. So when it is at last, it will say that search hit bottom, continuing at top. So that means when I press next, it will go to 100 line. After that, 154 cached. Okay, 9. Okay, it will go recursively. So that means whenever you press N, it will go recursively in this file only. Okay, that is searching. Okay, after searching, suppose you want to rename some keyword. Okay, wrong type you want to rename. So you made some spelling mistake while you are typing, you want to rename that. So type it exactly wrong underscore type. Okay. So wherever it is there, I can know it. So it is in at different places in the code. Okay. So I have searched some word. I want to rename, substitute. in the place of wrong type, I need to substitute a type only type. So what I will do, I want to only substitute in line numbers 155 and 164. Okay, in these two lines only I want to substitute. Actually, wrong type is there in many lines. Okay, where 92 line it is there, 101 line it is there, 155, 164, 4 places it is there. Okay, one way of substituting is we will substitute at whole things. Okay, so what happens is colon s/wrong underscore type slash, I'll only replace it with the type. Okay, what happens here? Wrong type. This is slash. Okay. Okay. The other thing. So first we'll, or else what we'll do, whatever there is in our visual, we'll change these two words only. So 155 to 165 will change. Okay, what we'll use this command. So whatever the line numbers that we want to range, this is the range. So what is the range? Starting from 155 to 164. 155 to 164. Substitute what? Wrong underscore type with only types. Okay, so this. Okay, can you see? Now wrong types have been rechanged to types. So if you see that these lines are not changed yet. So 92 and 101 are not changed. Okay. Suppose you want to change in whole file. Okay. What to do? Undo. How to do undo? U. Okay. Undo means U. Okay. Escape. I want to change in whole thing. 0, comma, dollar. Dollar means end of line. So here I want to substitute what in wrong type. I want to substitute only TPS. Okay, this thing I want to do for whole file. So whole file I am doing, how I am selecting 0 to dollar. The dollar means end of the line in that file. TPS. So here TPS, so we'll highlight it. So normally to highlight we can use a star. Okay, shift 8 is nothing but star. Okay, next. So wherever 4 places it got changed, right? So this is how we change the text. Suppose you want to confirm. So globally, you want to change it. Globally means all the files, wherever it is finding the search, it will change and it will ask for confirmation whether to change or not. Okay, we'll undo it. So wrong type. We'll still, so highlighting shift 8. So it will automatically highlight. So slash, what is the thing? So I want to rename in whole file, but I want to confirm. Then only it should change. So wrong. So wrong I will change with RON. No. So I'll change one letter only. Type IL. So this thing I want to do, I want to use global, means all the files I want to change, and I want to use confirm to change it. Okay, so enter. Slash, right? Type correct. So what is the command previously? Here I need to use dollar. Here I starting line is definitely 0. So wrong type with types, and I need to take a confirmation. Okay, enter. So wherever, so you can see it in pink line, whether I want to change this or not. Options are there. Yes, no, quit. Okay. So if I want to change, I'll press yes. So I'll press yes, changed. And again, it will go to the next search. Whether you want to change this. No, I don't want to change. Okay, I want to change this. Yes. I want to change this. No. Okay, so this is how you can confirm at every point of search in the whatever you are searching here. Okay, so you can see wrong type types here, wrong types. Got it? I'll undo this. Basic things are there, and I want to copy this function. So I know that this function I want to rewrite it again. So what is the command for that? This for the function to copy. So from 161 to 167, I want to copy and paste. So how many lines are there? Total 7 lines. So 7 y. So 7 lines you have copied, and here you need to paste. Got it? And undo. Instead of that, by not using that, you want to select up from 161 to 167. Means what you can do is Control Q. So Control Q is visual block. So you want to select some part only up to this. Okay, I want to comment this 161 to 167. Okay, what I'll do, I'll go into control block, visual block, and I'll select this Control Q. Selected this. Control Q selected, and then Shift I, going into insert mode. So I'll comment the first line and then use escape. Automatically it will comment the whole lines, whatever that I have selected. Okay, undo. Undo means U. Suppose I want to comment all the lines. All the lines in this code I want to comment. So what I'll do is Control Q, select everything. So select everything how? GG, VG. Okay, selected everything. Then Shift I, double slash escape. It not selected. Okay, Control Q. I should select everything to last. Comment. I'll use Shift I slash escape. So you can see whole code got commented at once. Okay, I want to undo. Okay, suppose I want to comment few functions. So do compare these functions I want to copy. So what I'll do, I'll go into visual mode. I'll select up to end function, Shift I, comment one X. That's simple. And other things, searching, sorting for multiple things. What you can do is, so you try it by yourself until, if I say it for 1 month or 5 months also, you'll never get used to it. So what you can do is, you can practice these commands by your own. Okay, so what are the commands that you can practice? So based upon your requirement, you will move according to that, right? So go into this website. So how to close the file? Q. So we'll try it. So I want to close the file. So Q. As I have written, I need to override it. But what I'll do, I'll try with other file. So I don't want to write into that file. Okay. So I open this file. I want to close this. What is the command? Not capital Q. Okay, I have quit. So quit all. And another thing, how will you open other files present in this folder? Hmm. So how to open other file?
Or space plus. What is
tab E. What is the command? Can you speak somewhat louder?
All file means arc space.
Arc space.
Arcs space star
Yes.
Arcs.
space star
Arcs.
space star
Star.
star. Enter
Arc.
arc enter and again arc do tab
Arc do.
tab
Arcs do.
arc do space arcs not arcs no, only arc do.
Okay. Arc do.
No space sir actually.
Hmm.
No arc do no space then space tab tab TABA
Tab E. All are.
enter nothing.
So this is one way of doing it. So there are n number of ways. Okay, this is one way of. So here I have shown you one thing. So that means, so here your by default Gvim will set the tab page max to 10 only. So that means you can only open 10 files at once. Okay, suppose you have 100 files that you want to open in tabs. So that is not possible by default. What you need to do, you need to set tab page max is 100. Okay, another way of doing this thing is, so you should have some configuration set. So by default, if your, I think it is not set here. Right. So one is Gvim -p star means they open all the files. It is not set here. So when you are installing, you need to set some bad files. So if you try in Linux, okay, we'll try to open this path by using Gvim. So we have Gvim. So from here, I need not to see any GUI. I need to move into this path and open these files in Gvim. All the files at once. So how? So can you guide me on that? So first I need to move to where? What are the path that is specified? So I have it in D drive. Suppose D drive is my primary user path that I have. So I'll move into D drive. So from here, what should I do? So first I need to know, so what is a path? Anyone? So we have discussed Linux, right? So how I should, first I need to go into UVM 1.2. So that is the path I need to go. I know that some path is there. So how can I go into that? Anyone? Basic Linux guys.
PWD.
So first you need to know where you are working. Okay, that is PWD. Later, you need to know what is there.
LS.
So I got a few folders and few files. So I need to go into UVM. I know that this is the file I need to enter, right? Okay, so to enter into that folder, what is the command?
CD.
CD UVM. So again, ls. Next. So it is in folder where. So where I need to move. So what is the path? So we are at where? We are at 1.2. So we are at UVM 1.2. So next I need to move where?
You have to open the file means Gvim and the file name.
Source folder is there, right? SRC. So again list. Okay. So in SRC, do we need to go somewhere? Yes, I need to go into folder COMPS. COMPS. So it is there. Yes, I need to go into this folder. How? CD. So again ls. Okay. So I got all these files. So I want to access these files at once. Okay, I can't edit. I can't give Gvim UVM underscore agent. So I can't open it every time and perform that things. So you see here, line numbers and those things are not there. So how can I set number? Set new. So line number will come. So I want to open all in tabs. I want to open here in tabs. It is in insert mode. So here your mouse won't work. Only your commands and keyboard movements will work. Okay. So what is the command that we tried previously? Args star dot sv, right? Arg star, right? So arg star, is it correct? Arg star later after arg star.
Argdo tab space tab
Argdo space tab
tab.
E. Okay, here this will work. Okay, it has opened everything. So you can use mouse. Actually, mouse will not move. Shift G. Yeah. Some command is there, guys, to move between tabs. Shift T, I think. No. Some command. Quit means it will only quit one command, right? So how can you quit all the tabs that is open now? So it has opened this. I need to move into some other files. Do you guys have any idea to move between tabs? Shift I.
Control W, I think, sir. Toggling between tabs. Control W.
It is also not working. Control Shift W. Command. So I will give that command only. So UVM underscore. So I want to move edit. Okay, I'm in what file? So I'm in algorithm comparator file. So I want to quit all the tabs. I want to quit the tabs and move back to my Linux terminal. What is that command? I want to quit all the files. I have opened multiple tabs, right? I want to quit it and I want to open again. So easy, guys. See here. So quit, close all files. What is the command? QA. Suppose you want to write and quit all. WQA. WQA. Okay. So I have whatever the things, if I have written that will write for every file, closing every file. So another way of opening is Gvim -p star. Okay. So it will open directly what are the things that we are doing previously, all the things that is taken care by this single command. So what I am doing, args space star. I am adding to args buffer and then accessing all the file. I'm opening tab A from that args. Okay, instead of doing that, what I can do, single command. Okay, close all. Some command will be there. I don't remember it currently. So it's a shift between tabs. So you can search. We'll search it. So whatever you want to do, you just search it between tabs in
Control W, sir.
Control W.
Toggling. You mean we are talking about toggling between tabs, right?
Toggling between tabs. Okay, Alt, some there, Alt 1, Alt 2. No, it is not working. So GT. So GT, guys. So GT. Okay, GT will toggle between your every tab. So G capital T will shift between previous tab. Okay. So GT you can use to shuffle between tabs. Okay. So GT. So moving between tabs now. So I want to quit only one file, Q. I want to quit all files, Q. Open all the files at once. Okay, editing normally what we have seen previously, the same thing. Okay, I want lines for everything. So set number. I think syntax is by default on here. Syntax on. Okay, few things are there, right? You need to. So it's the same command. Suppose I want to move to last line. What I'll use Shift G. Okay. Suppose I want to move to 20 line. So 20. Okay. Insert escape. The same things will work over here. We'll end this session here. So I think it is somewhat useful to you. So you go through this website or search directly. You search for whatever scenarios you want. Suppose overwrite. Okay. You can use ZQ also. Okay. Append from end of line. Insert next line. Previous next word. Previous next end of word. Go up line numbers. So next matching search in previous matching shift in, that is capital N. So shift star, that means star. So hash means previous. Delete D, copy and it. Indent right, indent left, auto indent equal to swap case, colon. So uppercase you want to make G capital U, lowercase you want to make G small u. So filter through external program. That means you want to override from Gvim to OS. You want to give that command to OS to execute. Okay, DD, DW, 2DD, DIP, inside paragraph. So you can go through this all. Okay, so you want to set the font type to Unix because Windows have some different way of formatting and when Unix are different. So these, whatever that I've said, these are the basics that you need to know. Okay, so these basics are enough. You need to practice. So then practice can only make that executing of Gvim easy. Okay, my thing is you execute in here only. Cygwin. How many of you have installed Cygwin? Can you type the message? How many of you installed the Cygwin? Just a chat so that I can confirm that everyone is trying. Only Tintu. What about others? Yes. So that is up to you. If you learn it, so you'll be able to do whatever things you want to do in most efficient time. Okay, because no one will guide you through this when you enter some workplace. Okay, you should be knowing this and you should be what, Sarah? Cygwin, right? Cygwin is what? Cygwin is what is Cygwin, Nagaraju? Okay. 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 So we'll end this session. I hope you found it useful. So we'll meet. I think next month I have other class. Thank you. So if you have any doubts, you can text. I'll resolve it here itself. So is it okay? The Gvim session. So Gvim is nothing but things I can say it. You should practice it on your own. Okay. So any doubts?